Hello everybody and welcome back to Michael VR, the best channel ever. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my top 10 tips to dominate in Ghosts of Tabor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It scared me. Oh. Unfortunate. He said, don't be afraid to lose your gear. Now, I know the nature of this game makes you just want to keep as much gear as you possibly can, and you'll be in depression if you lose all your stuff during a raid. But really, don't be afraid to lose your gear. This game is going to have a huge learning curve in the beginning, so take advantage of this time and try to kill everything and everyone in your path. Literally become a ruthless serial killer. This will help you get used to the in-game shooting mechanics, and you'll stock up on loot, learn the maps and the different extractions and common loot areas. It's a win-win, so don't be afraid to lose anything. Just go for it. Oh, dead. Let's fucking go. Oh. So movement and collision can be pretty hard to get used to in this game. It's a lot different than other games, and although I personally like it, you might not. You might have to give it some time to really get used to it. Personally, I turned the full body off in the settings and I put hands only because when I bend down, I don't want to see my body getting in the way of any of the loot that I'm picking up. So if you have the same issue too, you might want to turn that off. So something you need to make sure you do when you start playing is to find a comfortable shooting position and get used to it. As you can see, this is mine. I like having my right hand near the right lens and then my left arm fully extended. This is what works for me, and it might work for you, but it also might not. So find a good shooting position, get used to it, and stick with it. Now, as you guys already know, there are traders in this game and they have different levels, okay? If you get the trader all the way up to level 4, then that is the max level and you can buy whatever he's willing to sell you, okay? This is huge and it's just a great thing that they added into this game. I highly recommend you don't overlook it because at first I did and I regretted it. So make sure you level your traders. If you guys would like a super fast high level trading guide, I can actually release that for you. Just let me know down in the comments. Now, if you go over to your menu, you can actually access the Tabor market, and this is where you can actually access those traders and buy the different things from their shop. You can buy guns, gear, ammo, whatever you need, it is here. There will also be a flea market in the game that has not been released yet, but I think it will be pretty awesome, so stay tuned for that. I think Ghosts of Tabor is really fun to play by myself, but it's even more fun with friends, and they added a squad up system where basically you can squad up with somebody while you're in your armory, and then you load into a raid together, and you can tell they're your friend because they have a glow stick on their left hip. Okay, now the problem with the glow stick is it's not always visible. Your friend might be turned away from you, your friend might have drifted away for a second and then comes back and scares you. There will be team killing, okay? You will accidentally kill your friends from time to time. But what you can do to avoid this is, let's say you're in Discord with your friend and you say, hey, wait, is that you? You could actually just tell them to crouch. Say crouch. And if your friend crouches, you know that's him, you don't shoot him. If he doesn't crouch, then that's a problem. It also shows you where you shot him to. Now, audio is a huge deal in Ghosts of Tabor. You can literally tell the difference between a normal player and a scav based on just the audio. Once you start playing a lot and you know the map really well, you know exactly where the scavs spawn. You know how fast they run or walk. When the only time they really run is when they're alerted by a player, so you do have to look out for that. But audio is a very big deal. You have to learn the different audio cues very well. You can also, tell the different materials. So you can know like what floor they're on based on what type of material they're stepping on. If they're stepping on metal and you hear it coming from a certain direction, you can kind of tell or know exactly where that person is at. So definitely learn all the different types of audio cues, and this will be a huge deal when it comes to hunting down players. Now, one of my favorite things to do in Ghosts of Tabor is to do naked runs. What this means is to go in with the crappiest vest and a backpack and go from 0 to hero. This is one of the most satisfying and rewarding things in the game. You do have to know the map very well to be able to do this, though. Basically, what you want to do is you want to get into as little gunfights or no gunfights if possible, okay? And get to the good loot while you're naked, and then you go and kill people and do whatever you got to do, or extract with it. But this is one of the best and most rewarding things to do, but it could also lead you to die a lot. So make sure before you do naked runs, you know the map very well, and it just might be a good thing to do in general to help you learn the map. For the love of Christ, keep your mic muted. Keep your fucking mic muted. When it comes to the in-game mic, I have killed countless beginners by just following the sound of their voice and then mowing them down. It is so obvious, and all you have to do is hold your right hand over your mouth and press A. It's that easy, and a mic mute symbol will then pop up on your screen. Please do this. If not, you are going to get killed countless times just by people following the sound of your voice. And last but not least, I know this might be obvious, but please start taking as much stuff as you can hold. Fill up your entire backpack. Fill up both hands with guns or vest. Put stuff in your vest pouches. Put stuff everywhere. You can even, if you have a big backpack, you can put a gun in the back pocket of the big backpack. So fill up as much as you can in each raid. That way you are maximizing your loot every time you go out of raid. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought of my 10 beginner tips, and let me know if you want to see a more advanced tips and tricks video. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.